You know, I have to say that one of the most entertaining things I've seen this week is watching a room full of vegetarians watch a hot dog eating contest and half of them getting nauseous.
It's only when they do the close-ups.
Well, I found it repulsive.
People like to see accidents, like to see tragedies, and that's what that was. And what really surprised me was how much everybody enjoyed it.
Acknowledging the fact that he's eating 34 hot dogs. Like a full meal would be like 2.
Yeah, everybody, the vegetarians, I think the vegetarians like to be shocked by it.
Cheers! Vacation. Eye contact.
Eyes. Up your bum.
No baby. Griffin, you need to act like the camera is not there and stop looking directly into it.
I was giving
I caught you 3 times. I caught you 3 times in the last minute making eye contact with the camera.
I'm sorry it's been so long.
It has. How long has it been since we did a quarantine diary? So after months and months of rest and relaxation from the hard work that is putting together the quarantine diaries, we are finally back on a beach vacay with our extended family. And there's just a lot of drama happening this week, whether they realize it or not.
And it's just so nice to be with everybody and feeling the love again and being surrounded by my family.
This week kind of feels like an extension of the quarantine, where it's been 20 people in one house, not socializing with anyone else for an entire week.
Helen, any beach thoughts? No. Alright. Lily? Who's trying to look? Hey.
Ray was trying to...
Okay, so when you live in a house with 20 people for a week, there's just a lot of jobs to do. And I find that if people aren't asked to do jobs or told to do jobs, then they just all hide. They just run around and hide, or they have to go to the bathroom. So what I did was I gave every child 1 day in the kitchen. That's it, just one. That's their only responsibility for the week. Apparently that's too much.
Thanks to your mother's careful planning, the kids have definitely done more work this week than in years past.
Listen, for some reason this week, the adults are literally going crazy with assigning chores for us to do, and I don't know what's going on. You know, me personally, I do feel like I have a talent of hiding when the adults are assigning work to the kids.
I think the kids just slave away for the adults. I think they just put us to work. They see us hanging around, having a nice time, and they say, "Get back to work, you kids."
Well, I would say the parents make us work way too much on this vacation because I've been working nonstop since I got here, and it feels like all I'm doing is anticipating the next demand, so I'm getting exhausted.
It's kind of a common theme in the quarantine diaries. I feel like I've been doing a lot of work.
Okay, Grandma needs that. Take it up right now.
Are you ready for I feel like anytime I make eye contact with an adult, they just put me to work. Which is fine, like I get it or whatever, but I am just not enjoying my vacation as much as I could be.
Why does it look like Kate's doing everything?
I don't think that that's a fair
I just said what it looked like. There you go. Not what it is.
You know, now that I'm 26 years old, I'm glad to finally be contributing a little bit.
You know, there were laws passed a long time ago against child labor. We repealed them for the vacation this year. Gosh, it's been the most pleasant time we adults have had because the kids have really, you know, I know we had to, you know, push and yell and scream a few times, but they did a really good job.
Okay.
Maybe the kids have worked more overall, but the parents worked hard all the rest of the year to provide for us.
Don't.
That backdrop is kind of gorgeous.
That's like a Nolan Mills backdrop.
Wait, why is that picture so great?
Helen's working so hard.
I was over.
Get to work.
I had the best window.
I just feel like the parents always say how much they do, but then they just like put it all on the kids now. And I mean, they did do a lot for like years, but now that we're older and helping out, they still think that they deserve to do less for some reason.
Where did these go?
I don't know.
Helen, do you know where these go?
Now, the thing is, kids did great with the dishes, but for some reason the counters never got washed. But that's just and the floors never got swept. But that's just, those are little details.
I think that you have to look at it over the long term and how much work has been done by the parents over your entire lifetimes versus just looking at it in isolation of 1 week.
I hear these parents drinking and me cleaning up for them. I thought that was your brothers. I thought that was your brothers drinking all that. Yeah.
These parents, they keep on drinking and I'm just the kid left cleaning up everything and I just feel really, I don't know.
And do some sweeping and throwing sand off the side of the balcony, or baking potatoes, or chopping food so it's small enough to fit in everybody's mouths. Like they can just do that with their own knives on their own plates.
See this hand? It's fake.
Hey there, Leo.
Hey, you guys, can you finish this food? Lily, are you helping Anne when Luke is supposed to be?
I have nothing else to do, so I'm with my beautiful cousin. See, here's the thing. I'm just not, even though I'm a woman, I'm not made for the kitchen. I'm not supposed to be here. Here, let's go find some people that get this too.
All right, I'll follow you. Let's start the puzzle table.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I heard a rumor that the grandparents told Helen that she better finish the puzzle by the time that they got back from the beach.
How's it going over here, ladies? This is the most confusing puzzle. Seems like every color is the same. It really is, but you know what? Helen and I will push through. Right, Helen? We'll push through. Make eye contact with the camera, Helen.
Are you guys working?
Yes. Working hard to please you.
Working not too hard.
You guys, try to harmonize with each other. No. Oh.
The adults are giving all of
He's gonna be so full.
True. Dad, how do you feel that Anne's doing all the work and Luke's asleep on the couch?
You know, it's about time
About time what?
that somebody did something.
Sleep on the couch.
Do I think the kids or the adults put in more work? I'm gonna say I have no response to that. I haven't been in the house. So yeah, I have no idea.
Here comes the chef.
Kate, you know how to cook fish?
No. Terribly. Wait, what? Alright, Kate, we need a leader.
It was a bit stressful cooking for the entire family, honestly. At first, we had no idea what we're doing, especially when they threw a huge fish at us to cook. We had zero idea.
Okay, how much lemon juice am I supposed to have?
I kind of took the approach of not helping when we were cooking as our girl gang.
It didn't really help. I just answered a couple questions and then I was very politely told to leave.
The first night that we were here, someone said, yeah, the girls are gonna cook one night. And Uncle Thad said, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Earlier, my mom was, Dad was talking to my mom and was like, gosh, I'm gonna have to cook again. And my mom was like, what, why? He said, because the boys weren't gonna do anything. Absolutely.
What?
So,
he knows all of us and he knows how hard we work. So I don't really understand what was going through his mind when he thought we couldn't handle dinner.
Felt a little bit like, ouch, because we're all older than 16.
I'm sensing that is a superiority complex. It's just a little bit hard to film drama moments when everyone is up in their toes with being busy with this stupid dinner. I need someone to go confront Uncle Thad about talking trash about us, but no one will. Uncle Tim, are you up for the job? What?
I want to make the kitchen bigger for you ladies because it's really tight.
That is so unhelpful.
Okay. I get a little claustrophobic back then.
Do
you get claustrophobic?
I do. Thad said, I don't think that's a good idea. So I need you to walk out there and go ask him what he meant by that.
I think it's important to get these facts out. Greta, you have to focus on the problem and not the person. So when faced with conflict, ask questions. Don't just make assumptions. I was telling Greta how to take care of the situation by asking questions. And
So I guess my question would be, why does this family not believe in us? I just don't laugh and walk away. Reading that.
Am I the peacemaker of the family? Well, my daughter says I stir up a lot of drama, but I try to, if anybody asks me questions, I will use my peacemaking skills.
I think that there's a lot that we don't know about this situation, but what I know is that rudeness has been spoken, and I will not stand for that. Uncle Thad.
Yes.
The other night at dinner, Mom said that the girls were gonna cook one night, and you said, I don't think that's such a good idea. What was that about? The cameras.
I have absolutely no memory of any of that occurring. I don't know what is being talked about here. I think that this is being completely invented.
They talk about us being grown-ups, and I was trying to be a true grown-up and confront, and it just went horribly. Because this family is full of gaslighters, girlbosses, and gatekeepers. Let's toss this salad.
And how do you feel about your last night?
They feel... How's the storm looking? Finally, no, it's just been awesome with everyone not seeing each other fully. But yeah, being all together in one house was amazing.
Stop telling me what to film.
I love you.
Or you take over.
Oh, it's so much nicer coming to the beach with older kids because you guys can cook. So, you know, the girls cook tonight, the guys cook tonight, which was great. It's also nice because, you know, we don't have to be lifeguards on the beach anymore. And I think everyone just kind of does their own thing. It's really nice.
There isn't an objective point that you become an adult after leaving childhood. You can have children and still be a kid. Like, I don't know. A lot of the people that I know that think that they've become an adult lose that childlike sense of wonder and that sense of questioning everything that they interact with. And
I think this is the best trip that we've had, and I think it's partly because I haven't been worried about anyone or anything, and have felt really relaxed. So
it is a lot easier to be at the beach when you don't have a bunch of little tiny kids that you're fearing for their lives. There are different ways to fear for people's lives at this time, like Luke not wearing his life jacket when his mother specifically told him to.
When everyone's older, it's a lot less childish stuff and a lot more chilling.
Let's just say that as the kids get older, it's harder to keep booze in the house when you have a bunch of 21-plus-year-olds.
I think that you will see in my soon-to-be released feature of the Quarantine Diaries Exposed that yes, it has been very different, and what really happened this week will be available for everybody to see.
I'm so happy for them going on a beach vacation without me after a year of quarantine together.
And just look up here and tell us what age do you think someone is no longer considered a kid on this vacation?
I think about 7.
Oh, so the work starts at 7. Yeah. And do you have anything else to say to the camera about any drama that you've overheard this week?
You know, I don't over here because I can't hear.
That will